I think we're gonna rebuild this one.
Watch that instead. Damn.
Was that the ice mining drill, Matt, that exploded?
No, it was the 2 extra drills that were in base not being used that I attached
There we go.
to
Lock now.
a very simple rig with the intention of digging out some earth in my base.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
But
Aww.
we do still have ice.
I don't know. I've always had problems on the server, so couldn't tell you where to begin with them.
You know what it was? Probably season 2, 3, somewhere around there. Godamus decided to troll you and forgot about it and didn't turn it off.
Could be. It could very well be that.
Oh, forgot about that. There we go. It's pretty. Alright, that's about all I can do for the day. I gotta go.
You gotta use the other door. That one's 2 away from the ground.
Alright, co-piloting.
So you'll have to rebuild the top of it, because I had to shoot it to get the sensor down.
So that's why it exploded. That crane is no more, because I went close to it and it's just vaporized. But the other crane is down on the ground, ready to be picked up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, the other cranes are, Clyde had already lowered it for us.
Oh, gotta go find a new one.
What? Sorry, wait, what got vaporized?
Well, I got close to a crane and it just fell apart. Like, I wasn't close enough to trigger the sensor, but even so, the crane kind of fell apart. But it would explain if someone had shot it to multiple grids.
So anyway, Void, the one that we're going after is to our right, off to the southwest.
If you guys don't have it on your rovers, driving assist will save you so many times.
This is a cool helicopter.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Did you put flight assist on there? Wait, I can't remember.
Nope. I ain't touching that script.
Okay.
I think you need some side thrusters.
This is my new favorite scout route.
Yeah, there it is down there.
How do you want me to pick it up?
You know, we could probably take it in 2 pieces. So we could probably, I could probably go down there and separate the rotor from the top,
Okay.
and then we could put it back together once we transport it over and stand it up.
Yeah, my suggestion would be, because the main pillar is just pretty much plates, right? So if you separate the block below the rotor, you have everything you need in that top part.
You'll need to hack the battery.
Holy shit, this place has got a fucking sliding hatch door. You watch this, have a gun on the inside.
Oop, I thought I could just... I fell off. Okay. I got blocks on me that I can use.
Energy on low.
Alright, did it without destroying any of the power cells.
Nice.
All right. So, what was your idea again? I mean,
Just cut the rotor off, and we'll take the top back.
so I needed power in order to be able to separate the top. Is that why?
No, if you didn't hack that battery, it was gonna fling this all when the server restart.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That just get.
Alright, that should make it stable enough. Now I just need to get up there and separate the rotor. Alright, it's detached, but it slid a little bit, so...
It's okay. Are you gonna want the bottom as well,
Oh yeah,
or just the top?
yeah, it's gonna take the whole thing. You know,
Okay.
all the parts.
Let's go to disconnect the bottom first, or I think disconnect it first. Disconnect the bottom. Let's take it back first.
Alright, well I need to make a thing for it to land on here.
Son of a bitch. It's gonna be one of those days.
Are you dead?
No, I found a survival kit. It's the second one I found. Or should I say, someone found me one earlier. That blew up with all the explosions. And I've just found another one, and I was just carefully removing blocks around it, and the server decided I wasn't where I was stood.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it didn't have anything like vital in it, so it's not like I could have immediately used it anyway. But it's like, fuck.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's still annoying.
Dodimus, you wouldn't happen to be close to the base, would you?
I'm at that second bridge. Finally over here,
Alright.
welding this
Let's start
fucking thing onto it.
detaching
It's getting off the back of my damn truck right now.
It's about time.
Right?
Alright, it's free.
Sweet.
Oh.
Do you want me to... Well, you wouldn't be able to pick me up if I remained on the ground, but... Would you need a guide in order to land on it? You think?
No, I can land on it pretty good.
Alright.
Did you
Get back
cut
in.
off from the ground, or is it still connected to that rotor?
The rotor's disconnected, the hinge is disconnected.
Okay, let's do it.
I may need an admin.
What's up?
It appears that parts of the forklift have sunken through the ground.
Alright, I'm seated.
Are you back at base?
Yes. And
So we're
since
salvaging
it's,
this crane.
Subgood, I don't want to like force it
Because-
too much.
Reasons.
I feel that
And we
that's
think that it would look good
compatible.
at our salvage yard, or our scrap yard.
Make him pay you $5.
I think he already does.
So we're gonna attempt to airlift it with Void's
Not wrong.
helicopter here.
It's an OnlyFans subscription.
Only Mad Cats.
I think you are... Oh, yeah, you're locked.
It's the weekly friend subscription, yeah.
Very nice.
The game to capture. Right. Okay. So what is your specific issue? I'm looking.
Well, the specific issue is before the server restart, I could manipulate the.
We're gonna try to turn
after
this
the
into a
server
functional
restart,
crane at the scrapyard.
and it looks like
We're gonna have
on
to
my screen at least,
change up the design a little bit, I think, but
parts of the forklift
we're
is
gonna make it
actually
work for
under
us.
the armor box that it stood
we're gonna transport the whole thing back
Which parts?
as
Like
it
the
is
forks
right
itself,
now, as it
or-
was originally
Yes.
designed, but
So,
that's just a
if I do
placeholder
this,
for
you see,
the final
Mhm.
product.
and
We're gonna
there's
try to
like
stay
a
loyal to
candle
the
further up.
Yeah.
to
so
the,
yeah,
I can-
original design.
So leave that where it is. Turn the hinges off so they've got no power.
That is off. I will also turn piston 1 off.
Yeah.
That one
And
off.
then grind.
So we've
that
been,
block away.
I've been spending the day working
Well,
on
they're all
the
off.
warehouse and all
Yeah,
that,
they're
and
all up.
we've just been doing a lot of construction work around, so there'll be a few changes.
Yeah, take the boat out and then see if you can move it. There you go. That just fell free. So
Yeah.
Clyde's
Load it.
working on a forklift right now for a warehouse,
And then restart it. It should work.
and we're gonna see how well we can.
Where do you want it?
How about to the northeast of where that where those sand color blocks are, near the grind pit?
Right.
you're good now.
Well, I seem to be able to tilt it at least. So yeah, I think that's sort of.
Awesome.
So we're looking for a solution
You
to
need to turn that
store
mouse
and move around our small grid
No, it's
blocks
true.
that we bring back.
Well, let's see. No, it's not.
We're gonna try to make it so that they're all on a single grid until we need to
What's,
detach a bunch and
Is it
then
not going
haul
up
them
properly
around
or-
to where we need to build stuff.
It won't go up and down at all.
I saw it start to go up and then it stopped.
Well, I could tilt it, yes, but would appear that this guy is not attached.
Or one of the pistons.
Yes. The
Is
other
it one of the ones at the top?
It's the one where I'm on the same side that I'm stood on. It has become.
It's over here good?
How about a little bit
attached.
more to the east and like turn 90 degrees so you're facing the base and then lay it down flat against where the sand meets the blocks. The voxels meet the steel blocks.
If you're detached, the other one should work.
That way we could potentially maglock it right to those steel blocks.
Where
You
is it
back up.
attached?
The piston head has become detached from the piston. Yes.
Can you back up a little bit more, Void?
So
Yeah.
I do have an idea. Let's do that.
Oh,
Just tell me when to stop.
Keep
Over
going.
here,
I'm
Scott.
thinking like another like
Yeah, yeah.
16
Let's do it.
blocks. You got to go up a little bit though. You're gonna hit the ground. There you go. Yeah, right here should be fine.
That's
Leave
why.
us plenty of room to move around. Oh, there go a bunch of my blocks. Set it down just a little hard. We'll have to see where the where there's damage on the crane. I saw sparks, but I don't know if it damaged anything.
Because it was unbuilt armor blocks against the catwalk.
No, I mean I saw sparks along the length of the crane that was on the completed blocks.
Oh yeah, where it was
So-
just bumping up against each other.
Yeah, it might have destroyed some of the smaller pieces that were holding the thing together. All right, Void, if you turn to your left, just set it down so that it's adjacent to the other piece. You could, potentially put it on the voxels themselves off to the right of it if you turn left.
You want it like this, or do you want it like parallel to the other one on the
Parallel to
sanding?
the other one, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Looks good. Oh, you got this thing pressurized too, huh?
Yeah. The front cabin's pressurized.
Just in case you have to go into space.
Yep. And deal with those dust storms.
Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see, are these... Are they supposed to be damaged like that? Oh yeah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Doesn't look like any harm's been done to the crane itself. Yeah! Now, just in case, I don't think we have any hostile components on there. Well, I did hack that, didn't I? Yeah, oh, Clyde did. We should tie it down regardless. So maybe we'll put a mag plate here somewhere. Let's see where we can stick a mag plate. Like maybe... like right here, and then we'll build a block off the side of it.
I just found what's left of someone's salvage site, and it's just craters everywhere. Something bad happened here.
That's very possible.
To be honest, I've been to a couple of fresh ones, and I think that maybe Clan gets involved because they have just been craters.
Oh.
Alright, it's tied down. Now this one. Let's rebuild the cockpit while we're here.
Yeah, I've noticed some of the rovers that spawn in that have mag plates on the bottom of them to lock to the ground have been spawning in a little too far down, so the mag plate is basically inside the voxels, so it doesn't lock. So the entire thing vibrates, and as soon as you
I thought
ground
I got
one
everything.
block
I
on
guess
it,
not.
it just snaps in and locks to the ground.
Whoops.
So I guess we're going to be loading from this side now,
Have been something like that. If one
since
of
we
those
got
trucks
a
has
crane
spawned in without hydrogen tanks on the bottom of
blocking the entrance to our grind pit.
it. Potentially, I don't know, but like they are vibrating, some of them. Some of them snap like
Let's
shit.
see, that's repaired completely.
Oh,
This
maybe
should
left
be repaired
lawn
completely.
chairs just sat in the middle of the desert. These little chairs that Splitsy's made have just cheap.
Yeah, really cool.
Such a silly little thing, but really effective.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I am desync, sir. I know why.
Construction
I didn't
components, what?
attach it because it was
Okay.
in the location I thought.
Must
it
have
was.
been two separate cargo
Yeah,
containers.
that's
That's
it.
what's annoying about.
Oh,
I would have
that.
quite a lot actually.
we've gotten to the bottom of it.
Yes.
What? Come
I'm
on.
having issues. I'm doing a reload.
Try this again. Try it again.
There's nothing on these towers, is there?
Meld that basically.
Going around and deleting everything. There we go.
There we go. Alright, fully fixed.
I think that's everything. I want to go that way.
Now, was there something else right there?
Have a game.
I think there was. I think we
Yeah.
broke a piece. We'll have to take a look at another one out in the wild next time we see one. But I think we got her. Next time we see one out in the wild. Alright, now what is that?
Okay. Um,
Looks like a cargo container.
do this.
Alright, so what are we missing out here?
Access.
Oh yeah, this half block. That's one I tore down. And let's see, paint gun.
I did not get launched into space.
21, 17, 25. I think that's concrete actually, so let's see. 2.
There's something a little bit eerie sometimes about like some of these
Yep, that's it.
location spots. Like suddenly I get a blip on the radar a kilometre from me, and I turn up and it's just this truck with its headlights on.
Yeah.
Alright, now we need to lock it down.
Skinny, just say disconnect and connect, and I haven't heard you talk in a very long time. I don't know if you've been trying to, but your Discord isn't transmitting again.
Alright, that's
I'm here.
22038.
Yeah. I think I desynced.
You heard how effective it was in this heat.
Shoot. 22. 30. Oh, 0.
I spent the
38.
last 5 minutes emptying a cargo container and then putting it in from my rover onto the base, going back
Catwalk,
and
right?
finding the next cargo container, emptying it, go to the base.
Is it this one?
Next cargo container, emptying it, go to the base.
I think so.
I finally clicked it. I don't have that many cargo containers.
Alright, so we need construction components.
Emptying the same one again and again and again.
Yeah.
That's
That's good enough to build two because it doesn't always want to pull them when they're
Who's
separated
got a
out
kill streak, man?
into
Right,
several
Laura, everyone's
cargo
interested.
containers.
Who's got a kill streak going?
Me, as a red mage, I'm just going big guy, big guy.
Right.
Someone
I don't know what the
also
difference
have
of the
killing
thing for
people.
thing is compared to like PvP, but apparently
I mean,
What game is she playing?
Final Fantasy.
should I be worried that she's taking great pleasure in killing people, knowing what she does for a living?
I mean, I don't worry about it. I try and incite her.
Well,
What
cool,
does she do
yeah.
for a living?
She's a police personage. She's not a police officer. She
Personage?
yes, she works for the
Oh,
police.
you know what?
Doing data analysis.
Let's see what's in there.
Retrieval.
Oh, shoot.
Stuff like that.
Well,
Let's see if we have a
Spends her spare
prize.
time murdering people on the internet. Okay.
If you've ever
It's
watched
only
any
natural.
of the TV shows, she refers
Because
to
we're
herself as
most likely
Cassie.
going to be getting rid of that cargo container anyway.
I-
Because that's going to be in the way of our
Means nothing
hoist.
to anyone. Good. Excellent. It's about as much as I knew as well.
I just don't want to get it down from there right now. So
Or
that doesn't really matter so
Now all
much.
heathens are
I don't know why I'm trying to
At
put the
NCIS or something.
catwalk back up.
It's one of the police drama TV shows that she watches on occasion, and she's basically the person that's always in the office learning all the awesome things and then giving it to the people in the front line.
And the sensor. There might be goodies in there.
Oh, that's a O2H2 generator. That'll be useful.
Oop.
Do we want a small grid oxygen?
We've got lots.
So no. Next. Goodbye.
Yeah, we only ever really needed the one for the BS.
The BS. BS. See what else is on here that we need to hack or get rid of.
Alright, still happening.
We'll leave
and
that for now.
I cannot unlock from.
So we need to mag plate this thing down just in case. Just in case. Let's see. What if
What is
we...
Lodestar?
Might be the way to go.
That's a full semi truck.
Okay, let's put a mag plate over here. 9.
I was gonna come to get the red, but this is much cooler.
Whoa!
Full semi.
Yes, like the full cab of a semi truck.
I think you're talking about two completely different things.
I can't put it on there unless I dig out the hole. Maybe right here we can lock it onto
Oh, this is cool.
that thing. Now, I don't think we can just move it. Well, I could either get rid of this block here and risk having it tip, or I can come get my
believe
rover
Left and
and
G.
push it. I think I'll push it with my rover. Push it with just the tip of my rover. Just the tip. Ha. This is where it's
like
gonna go right here.
Optimus Prime.
Right there. Maybe in a bit we'll come up with a plan to actually stand it up.
Y'all want a semi truck?
Alright.
Good to hear.
Pretty good, thanks.
I want it.
Okay, I'll bring it back for you.
I want to grind it in my grind pit.
And say Decepticons rule as you do it.
If you read carefully, the name is Till All Are One. Apparently means nothing to anyone else but me. But yeah.
Yeah, I still
I
don't
gotcha.
There we go,
remember
it's locked
which
down.
one that
Sweet.
is or what
It's the friggin' movie!
movie.
We got her, by George, we got her!
It's like a tagline.
Lucky we're not
that
in the same
Optimus
room right now.
Prime- yeah, it's a tagline.
So we
Optimus
got a
Prime
light up
uses,
here.
quite often.
See
But
if I
it's
can
also
rename this
in the-
thing.
It's also in the TV shows, some of the more recent animes that they've done. War for Cybertron was really well done.
Oh, is it?
Info. Oh yeah.
Animation-wise, it will
Number
make you
7,
happy.
huh?
The story's a bit
Tower
up and
Green.
down, but it kind of goes through a nice selection of their history in some reasonably well animated shows.
Nice.
Let's see.
I would endorse it. You should watch.
Actions.
Oh,
How do I...
one day when I have time. I'm not playing this game.
I would watch it, but I have absolutely no interest in whatever you were
Hmm.
talking about.
So I can't convert it
Shut up.
to, or I can't transfer ownership.
That was a
Oh,
little
wait,
bit
here it
like
is.
those times where you're desperately
Okay, so I
needing
do own it.
assistance
There it is. I just couldn't
and
see it through
information
the
from your
freaking
friends.
atmosphere.
You're like, can anyone help with this thing? And then you get the 10 friends that all have this thing about saying, yeah, no. And you're like,
Yep.
thanks.
Sweet.
I don't want to watch this. I want to watch Hunt and Showdown.
Boy just brought me that semi truck. I think we're gonna rebuild this one.
Watch that instead. Damn.
Was that the ice mining drill, Matt, that exploded?
Hmm.
No, it was the 2 extra drills that were in base not being used that I attached
There we go.
to
Lock now.
a very simple rig with the intention of digging out some earth in my base.
Whoa! 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 Aww.
Oh, we do still have ice.
We
I
still
lost
have
the
ours.
truck.
You what?
You've had it 5 seconds.
What'd you do?
I tried to pick it up. I guess it doesn't like being picked up by the wheels.
No.
No.
Okay.
Never,
so
never pick anything up by wheels.
now
never,
I know
ever
that. Look, I left a huge hole in our light armor blocks over here. I was gonna tow it into the community build hangar here and be like, you know.
I'll help you push it down.
What was that I said about in before your thing clangs out and destroys half your base, half the base? Were you using the crane to move it around?
No. We don't have that set up yet.
Oh, okay.
I was using the tailgate of my rover.
This,
So you grabbed it by the wheels and then it turned into a jelly and then exploded.
Yep.
I need to move. Hold on. I need to put down some power on the wheels. It's way power. Power.
I was gonna be like community hangar. I christened the to start a new build project.
And explode.
Yep. I guess we'll get the next one.
If there isn't one, that's the first one I found of those.
I've seen one, but that would still only make 2.
Oh well, we'll grind it down. We have a forklift now.
If I can just see what I'm doing, some idiot made the forklift look realistic, which means I can't see what I'm doing. But other than that, it works fine. Just as intended.
Press V, it'll be fine.
Going to a cliff, Pyreto.
Yep, I see it.
There. Help. Right, where do you want it?
Just throw it in the grind
Watch as I
pit.
drive the entire forklift straight in down there. Needs more weight in the back, I see, because, yeah. Forklift.
Here, I'll help you pull it
Go
off.
away. No, don't. No, you're dragging me in. Don't do that, please.
I would hope not.
How's it dragging you?
He is, well,
Oh, there you go. There it goes.
yeah.
Watch out for flying bits. Woo!
I need to make room for a survival kit. Let's do it
Oh.
out there. That makes sense.
We may need to fill this connector with heavy blocks. What? We have a forklift.
Oh yeah, concrete's the one we need.
Alright, so.
Oh yeah, we need steel plates. Let's just fill in this hole real quick, and then we'll get Mr. Weldo over here to weld it back up. Mr. Weldo.
There are cargo ships in space for this scenario. And the ones in space have guns.
Good.
Oh, we got pieces of our
Careful, avoid dust storm coming in.
rover.
It's okay, I'm pressurized. It can't hurt me.
Well, there's been some construction and some destruction. Some of it purposeful, some of it
Yeah,
not so on
lights.
purpose.
So you suddenly see all the lights start going down really quickly. Send help.
Let's go weld it up real quick. Oh, I finally put an event controller on this
So that's that.
welding
Right.
machine,
Then
so that when I get out of the cockpit, it turns off the welder, so I don't accidentally weld myself.
I think there was
or
a
anybody
bridge
near me.
this way. I saw just for a second,
Oh,
and
what's
I
this
don't know if
block
I'm heading
here?
in the right
Why is
direction.
there a block?
because
Oh.
the cliff, I got all turned around.
All I can see is tree.
Turn down the speed a little
Yeah, it
bit.
was like 7
Number
kilometers
5,
an
there we go. And while we're at it, we'll weld up this section over here that I can get to last time. Sandstorm coming in, I think.
That's gonna be the front, I would think. I'll stick it there, then I can make a hole.
Good times, good times. I'm glad I was recording that because otherwise I'd be
Let's see if I can make this
feeling
work.
like I missed the opportunity to get something funny.
That should do.
Here, we'll just hang a left here and use up whatever we got on this section.
This mountain is 500 meters tall.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Oh, I don't want to get too close to the crane because I'll end up
Just
welding it up.
Butt cheeks clenched
repairing
super
it.
hard, praying I don't drive over a cliff.
And that's not what we
I
intend
tried to
to do.
determine how high up I am, but I can't because it looks so close.
I think that's as close as I dare get. Alright, welders are off. Turn on the speed. And let's go park this thing. And on to the next project. Oh. Boop. Bump.
There we go. Now I can see.
Yeah, it's clear enough. But
Oop. Going a little too fast.
I got a flatbed truck over here.
oh, that was
Is
probably
there batteries on
right.
it?
I don't know. It's on the side.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I see it. Ah, it's at the top of that hill, right?
Yeah, if you go to your left and follow the ridge line that you're like right in front of, it'll bring you all the way around this
Okay.
down area. I wish I had a laser so you could follow it like a cat, but that doesn't exist.
Sure it does. Use. Oh, I was gonna say use a projector, but you can't.
Oh,
got
that
a
looks a little
projector.
weird.
I can see it. Okay, that's fine. We're good.
So this is an idea he has about moving pallets of small grid items around. And I'm hoping we can still keep all these pallets on the same grid so we don't have multiple like
This is where I usually come to get stuff.
subgrids or multiple separate grids.
There's a giant
we'll see.
hole right there.
Oh, gotta fix this up.
I think
Did
a
you make
pallet
it?
would need to be longer, Shotgun.
I don't know. It probably depends on the items you're putting on it.
Well, the largest block is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5, isn't it? So this is 5 wide. And next one. Should we make it
Another abandoned settlement
longer?
just popped up 4 kilometers away. I'm pointed at it right now.
Wait, let me turn around.
Or do you think it could be enough?
I mean, we could have several different size pallets,
Yeah.
depending on what we're storing.
Mhm.
Just as long as it all works together, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's back on the other side of the canyon. Fuck that, I'm not going for it.
Hey,
All right. Well, Void just happened to come across another
man.
semi truck within the span
Yep.
of a half an hour.
How many medical components did you say you needed? And
Just
where are
2.
you?
So we're gonna not clang it
I've
out
got
this time.
one.
I'm currently out and about taking
Uh,
chances on
we'll do that by
potentially
picking up
dying
by the
and
other
not
side.
being able to get back to my rover.
Okay. Well, good luck with that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I had
We're
to
not
get a
gonna pick it
survival
up by
kit,
the
so
wheels
either
this
way I
time.
was screwed.
Yep.
Okay, auto lock on.
If you're near base, leave them there. If it's easier to drop them off at the ice mine, I will pick them up there.
I just got back to my garage.
Cool.
It's
Sway.
in the
a little-
private storage on the back of the Desert Queen over here, herself.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And lock. And it's not locked. And it's locked, I think? It says it's unlocked. Okay, it's only reading one of our mag plates, I guess, because it is indeed locked. Alright, let's put this in the community build area where
Stop doing this to me.
we can turn this into a rover of some kind. I don't know what kind. We'll fully restore it and make it drivable first, and then we'll figure out if we can put it to work.
Do you have your wheels on the back of your rover trailer, Clyde, set as just like they just move easily, or do they actually drive?
Well, it's a subgrid, so they can't drive. But let's see, the first 2 axles, like all of them are turned off, and the first 2 axles have 0 friction. They're just basically to lift the trailer. The rest of them are just turned off with no braking, no anything. They just roll, and they have 35% friction, I believe.
Alright,
So
community
you
build
can
area, I christen
drive
thee
them a little bit side to side if you need.
with Optimus Prime. Let's park this thing. Let's get this thing so that it's at least not hostile anymore. So we'll start processing it. Oop, build it up first. We gotta build it up before we tear it down.
Alright. So let's just work.
Clyde's hard at work. Wait, that's not hacked yet. Hit it again. There we go. Oh, shoot! Wrong friggin' button. Wrong friggin' tool. Ah, well. I think if there was anything in there, it would have fallen out. But you don't know these things. What cockpit was that? It was this one right here, right? Yeah, it was. I don't know what color it was. Let's go with black, dusty, or rusty. Oh, it's probably the same as the other one. So 1, 3. So 0015. And that's rusty. Okay. Paint 0015. that, enter, I guess. Yeah, there we go. And then we can place it down. 9. Alright. At least I think it was right there. Or was it in one more? I think it's in one more. No, I think it was right here. I think it was flush with the outside here. Let's see, what else does it have in it that I need to hack?
Also, where do you want it?
Are you talking to me?
Yep.
Alright, let's take a look.
I'm not sure, like, should we just have let's just give this a test. Okay. Say this is gonna be the bottom row, right?
Yep.
So you basically want that one block up. And what if oh, we can't have it one block up because we can't place the merge block. We have to have it 2 blocks up. It gets too far down, so the blocks will snag to down the blocks. On the row. So you can't place a block closer to the truck now. You can like this, but not lower than that. So we're gonna have to have a loop cap. Do this. So. That should mean, basically, if I can just increase my driving skills a little bit here to actually line up with this.
Yep.
That is locked. So am I. Yep. So whenever you need the pallet, you basically jump into the forklift, you drive up to the pallet, and you select lock with the mag locks. So you then exit, toggle the merge block off, and it should be free because it's got no snap points below.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay.
You're locked
It
on
does
some.
What did I lock on? It's got snap
So, I think you've got a full block under here.
Well, let me have a look. Right in there.
Oh, maybe not.
Shouldn't have a full block there. What did you snap to?
What are you guys doing?
Weirding stuff out. This shouldn't snap to anything.
It shouldn't, but I think it did.
Hold on, let me release the mag lock.
Oh, you were just mag locked, it looked like.
Oh, my mag locks actually locked the... yeah, okay, gotcha.
Oh, Shotgun, do you need trade-ins for this drone pile that you've got over here?
I could use some small Atmo thrusters.
Oh, I don't have any of those. Oh, these aren't all built up anyways.
No,
Yeah.
they're just basically how I found them.
Yeah.
So, those little Gatling bucks can shoot through light armor?
Yep.
Getting
Sh-
what?
They shot through the barn it was in and just fucked up my rover.
Ah.
Oh,
got-
you mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Part of the back end of mine sheared off by one of those two.
So how am I gonna get at this stuff?
I got my O2 tank.
Oh, you mean the battery with actual Gatling gun on it?
Yeah. It shot through. Oh, hold on. What's it called?
Yeah, because unlike normal turrets that won't shoot through their own grid, it's a sub-grid, so it can shoot through anything that's not on its grid.
Let's get these hydrogen tanks belonging to me.
And of course, you don't need
And
this.
we need to
triple
lock this
blocks,
thing
you can
down.
have this another slope or angle or anything to make it look fancier, but I think it works. Wow.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What was that?
Alright, can I name it now? Yes, I can rename it. I don't know. What should I name it? Big truck. Big Tucky truck. Big Tucky tuck. Big Tucky tuck. Or is it tuck with a Y? Tucky. Yeah, Tucky tuck. Big Tucky tuck. And
Did you see your
does it
present,
belong to
Shotgun?
me? Was that?
Did you see your present?
Yeah, I went and picked it up. I've got it in the hangar right now.
Nice.
I'm trying to get ownership of it.
Oh yeah, here it is.
It should be in info, right, where it says it belongs to me. I was able to rename it.
In the console, yeah. If you hack the tanks, the batteries, and the hydrogen engines, it's yours.
I didn't get the batteries. Where are the batteries?
They're right here. If you look this way, there's one here, and then on the other side it's the same place.
Ah, I see it. Try to do it without hurting the power cells. There we go.
Yeah, that's the last thing you need.
It did let me rename it though.
That's good.
Still doesn't say it belongs to me. Oh, control panel, there it
Is
is.
Pyretti here?
There it is. I got it.
Yep, still here.
What's the grind mod we use?
Advanced welding.
All right, just in case, I'm gonna glue it down to the floor somehow. Let's get a mag plate. Let's do a piston. Piston, mag plate. Let's see, I can connect it right here.
And grabby hands, I think, is the one that lets you move stuff around. Do we have any? Holy shit! There's,
What?
there's 4 wind turbines here that look like they're up for grabs, Clay.
Yes, I put them there because I need 5 before I can build a tower.
Ah, okay.
So you see, I have 5 for the tower, so I put those there now because then it's gonna be easier to just
Stop moving! Oh
yeah,
my
put them
god.
up when they're on pillars like that.
Are there any small, large grid cargo cans up for grabs?
Yes, there's a bunch down here. Small, large grid. I'm looking at least 1, 2, 3.
Over in the warehouse?
Yep, 3 over here.
Oh, come
Can we
on.
grab one?
Stop moving! Why is it moving? Ah, it's so frustrating.
I'll come back.
Let's just get back and
Stop, stop.
control the idiot dog.
There we go. Come on.
How do you really feel about this dog?
He's adorable.
Alright. Last item. Community build area. This has power, right? Auto lock off. For parking off, obviously. We want to do that every time. And it doesn't have power. 0% battery. Come on. Oh my god, this jetpack. Let's go. And 0% battery, percent. I can't talk. Let's see. See if we got any batteries left. This one has 82% charge, so we're gonna merge this one to the side of the vehicle temporarily so we can get it
Right.
mag plated. You know what? How about? Oh, it needs charge in order to start the engines anyway. This is 0. I think the hydrogen cells have 0%, so
Spot we can have as a charging spot for
merge.
this. Shotgun?
Yeah, build yourself a charging spot if you need one.
Ah, cool. Yeah, I figured it's like gonna have to have one eventually, so.
Yeah, wherever it's the most convenient.
Is that a void I see? It is a void I see.
Guess we'll just, because it's going to be temporary, we'll just kind of hang the battery off the side here. We'll get this thing jump started.
Cool, works.
Why is it doing that? How is it moving so much? What the hell is it doing? Why is there's like phantom forces? Probably has to do with the magnetic attraction of the. There we go. Actually, that's perfect. It's jacked up, so I can get at the wheels. We'll lock it down, and that'll be fine. Let me turn this battery off. Oh wait, let's charge up the other battery.
Energy low.
See if we have any hydrogen. Yeah, we don't have any hydrogen. So we'll preserve our power. All right. So I've got the semi-truck locked down. That'll be a project for the future. Where are you thinking about putting this charging spot for your forklift?
I don't know. I mean, well, this is going to be entrance, right? So it should be out of the way, but still not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking this wall somewhere where I'm stood.
Yeah,
Or
that's
you want
fine.
it on the long wall. So maybe we should just put it, say, here. Ah, actually correct way.
All right, cool. And oh, back to 50. And load the world. And load the crowd pod. And streaming. And we're back. Oh, still streaming. Grab my tools. It's been a couple of days. I would have played a little bit yesterday, but there was a bit of an issue with the server migration. We had to our host migrated our server, so we have a new IP address and supposedly new hardware. You know, transparent to us, but you know, it was kind of a hassle because we needed to do a backup, and when the server came back up, it was public and it wasn't private. People weren't appropriately vetted, so there are randos logging in. I don't think any damage or anything like that was done, but I think people just thought it was a public server. But that was only up for maybe a half an hour or so before it was taken back down, and then our admins took the server down again, made sure it came back up as a private server. So it was down during the time that I would be playing yesterday, so I'm anxious to get back in the game and continue building. I'm going to continue working on my grind pit. I did a little bit of work casually while I wasn't recording, just hanging out, coming up with some ideas about how I can keep items from flying out of the grind pit here. And what I came up with was another cover that maybe it will automatically close when the grinders are turned on, or maybe not, but maybe there's just a separate button that just reverses this. And then the person who's feeding stuff into the grind pit should lower that before the pieces start flying out. Of course, it's not perfect. If I had to do it again, I'd redesign it, probably build it all out of the plates, the plate armor, like this thing is, and then just have everything fit together more snugly and make it look more purposefully designed. But I think that should work as a solution to the problem we have where pieces just flying out into the
Rover's
desert.
starting to shape up.
Was that?
My new rover's starting to shape up.
Oh, you're building a completely new one?
Yeah, yeah.
Did something happen to the old one?
It can't fit a crane.
Oh, it's too small. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to build a crane for mine. I think the way that I've got it designed right now is fine for moving the items around that I want to move around. Like, I got the tailgate that I can lift things up with. And that's
Yeah.
kind of like a makeshift crane. And I can add like a piston and hinge off to the side and lift things up like that.
Yeah.
And then anything that's too heavy for me to move by hand onto the back of the vehicle, I've got that high bay set up. So I think that design works pretty well. It just doesn't move a lot of things. But I rarely come across more than one thing at a time that's too heavy for me to hoist by hand.
I just want to be able to go out and roam for days.
You see it's designed with enough force to, or without enough force to keep this thing from opening on this side. So I've got my torques adjusted just right so that this thing will close on this side without clanging. And maybe I'll set up with an event controller so that, you know, if someone opens it from this side, this will automatically close by itself without having to be in contact. But I think this is a good safety guard to have this come down like that. It's got like a mechanical contact point up there. Maybe I'll put another one on the other side. So if I reverse this, that should stay down this time. And I should probably put the drive hinge over here, but I wasn't really thinking ahead when I was building. I was just like kind of like spitballing some ideas. Maybe I'll make this the drive hinge. And if I close that, see, that side will stay down. So it'll work whether or not you're loading things in from this side or that side. So what I need to do now is I need to attach this hinge over here. So I think we'll put it on like 0 torque so it doesn't clang. And it's gonna be basically the passive hinge for now. Torque 0, and then maybe we'll even turn it off. I don't know if it needs to be turned off. I don't know what to call it. Plate, armor. Let's just say plate, armor, and then passive. So we know it's the passive hinge. I think I'll just leave it on for now. So I guess before we even weld it up, we'll try to attach that just in case we make a mistake. We'll just get rid of these railings for now. I need to reinstall these so that it will work out. Whoa. Okay. I guess that railing wasn't attached to anything after I ground that other railing down. So the dumpster is now free floating. So we'll go ahead and just get rid of these because I need to position these on the other side so that they'll work. They'll make one continuous rail along here without this interfering with that. So I think what we need to do is we need to see, it's at 90 right now. Lower upper limit is 90. So that's good. We'll just detach it. I'm not going to be able to haul it out by hand, so I'm going to have to get some assistance from the fork truck that Clyde built us. So I think I'll just make a hole here. And let's go try out that fork truck. I haven't driven it yet. Doesn't look like anybody's worked on this since we were. Oop. Working on it the other day, so I need to let people know that they can start dropping stuff off out over here, and then if they're not willing to do it, I will start putting them on pallets. That should be fun. And at least show what I'm thinking as an example, and then maybe they'll pick it up from there and do it themselves. I wonder if this door needs to be wider for the fork truck. It might need to be 4 wide. Yeah, we might want to make it wider just in case you want to turn immediately. Yeah. Oh, let's figure out what the controls are. It's got, okay, all the controls are here. You got auto lock, on and off, and the switch locked, and then he's got a what do you call it? Not a macro, but a script set up. Let's see, what are the controls? Okay, so up like this, down like that. Okay, and then left is down, right is up. Okay. Interesting. How far does it go back? I'd want to bump the sensitivity up on that a little bit, but alright. Turn that off so we can see. I probably would have done something with the WASD keys instead, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? I like it. It's a pretty good forklift. Now, well, that will fit in there. Now he had, oh yeah, he's got magnetic plates. So let's level this thing out. I don't know if I should turn the sensitivity up on that or on my mouse. Okay. Oop, 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 oop. Right is up. Let's go forward a little bit. So I gotta turn that off and go forward. Auto lock is off. Hopefully this will be able to drag it. Okay, ready to lock. So 3. It's locked. Oh, it's unlocked. Said it was ready to lock, didn't it? Why isn't it locking? Magnetic. Okay, forklift magnets. See, will it? Oh,
Is there a way to
It will
change
lift it
the
up.
transparency of transparent screens?
yeah, in the menu, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't have it memorized, but yeah, you can. I'm looking right now. Where was, oh. in game options, go to, it says general and UI. Go to UI and then you'll have your opacity settings there.
Oh, no. Sorry, I mean the bricks. The actual blocks.
Oh, so that you can see through them while you're placing them?
Yeah.
That'd be neat. I don't think so. Oh, what? Oh. So, oh, that's the handbrake. Okay, so handbrake is off. No wonder it wasn't moving.
Looks like black background might work.
Okay, now it's locked. It has to have auto lock on for some reason. Okay, so let's just drag this backward. There we go, that should be good. And then unlock it. Alright, so that's all the way down. Let's go ahead and hit one. You see, I would just use P for that, but whatever. It's kind of like my handbrake. But people don't like to use P. Okay, hinge part. Doesn't matter what color it is. Yeah, make it yellow. Make her yelly. When I reconnect this, I hope it don't clang out. So right there, I think, was where we need to be. Handbrake. I'm resisting hitting P, because I don't know what will happen, because I didn't design the thing. So I guess we'll attach the powered one first. Ooh, yeah boy. Yeah. Oh, feels good, looks good. And we'll attach this one. Don't clang, don't clang, don't clang, don't clang. Attach. Attached. And that should not... Oh. Let's just turn it off. I don't think it needs to be on to be passive. And I guess we'll start welding her up. Oh, let me put this one back. So we got plates. Number 9. Number 9. And I think I chose, it was this color and then the battered armor. And the orientation was like that. Oh, we need steel plates, of course. Let's get her done. Well, one thing, get rid of this stuff, make room in my inventory. Number 9? Number 9. Oh, that's the wrong orientation. That's gonna look sloppy. I watch the orientation be wrong on half of them. What? What? Oh, come on. What was I doing? Okay, this is where I started to get particular about the orientation, I think. Should we leave it like that? Should we leave it? No. That was bad.